15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Wind waves 1 to 2 feet, swell west up to 2 feet at 7 seconds. Thursdays.
The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. Right now with the holidays, you do want to give gifts of health. Okay, give gifts of health. Now, I'm bringing it up for several reasons. Just because it's the holidays, you need to give gifts for health. But also, there's a big spike in fatalities going on right now because we're having, a pandemic on a pandemic on a pandemic. The flu viruses are going crazy. RSV, the respiratory syncytial virus, and then, of course, the COVID-19. Okay, these are all going crazy now, and there's thousands of fatalities been recorded in the last a couple of months, okay, in the United States alone. So I urge you to stay away from the bad stuff so you can maximize absorption of the good stuff. No inflammation, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no brown oats, no buckwheat, no carbonated drinks, and absolutely no sugar, okay? Even the diet drinks, you can't have carbonated drinks because it neutralizes your stomach acids so you cannot absorb minerals or digest food. Now, in addition to all that, remember your bone marrow is your immune system. You really, really want to love your bone marrow. Most people never get to see their bone marrow, but it's one of those tissues you need to love, okay, if you want to live through this time. And so basically what you do is you take your 90, the Healthy Start Pack minimum. Better yet, you take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, which has 215 nutrients in it. The core is still the 90. And then you want to use our colloidal silver. I take 2 droppers full under my tongue, 1 dropper full on one side, 1 dropper full on the other side of my tongue. When I wake up in the morning, and then about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I have breakfast. And I have it just 5 or 10 minutes before breakfast. Do it again before lunch. Do it again before dinner. Do it again before bedtime. Okay, it's our colloidal silver. Kills bugs. It was the antibiotic of the time for thousands and thousands and thousands of years until penicillin came along in 1936. Then let's see here. We also have, see here, it said, killer biotic. I take 3 of those twice a day. That supports the immune system. Don't forget the MSM. I take 3 of those 3 times a day right now. When times are good, I just take 3 twice a day. But right now, I would take 3 times a day. That's 2 bottles a month of the MSM. Support your immune system, including your bone marrow. The collagen peptides, to scuba that with your morning drink, scuba your evening drink, again, to support the bone marrow. And then you also want to take the vitamin D3, so you can absorb all this stuff, okay, and put it in the right places. Your bone marrow is your immune system, okay? It makes the white blood cells, makes the antibodies, makes red blood cells, makes platelets. And again, most people never get to see, thank goodness, because usually something really bad wrong with you if the doctors start doing bone marrow biopsies, or if you die, they'll get bone marrow, bone marrow tissues and so forth to look at. So, got to pay attention to the details. Now, another place you can do to get the 75 minerals, okay, which I take instead of drinking the colas and things like that, and even just simple orange juice. I drink the Rebound. It has 75 minerals in it, plant-derived colloidal minerals. It has 25 vitamins and amino acids in it, and have the canister with 36 servings. It has the box with the 6 that has 30 servings. And then there's 12-ounce cans in a case of the cans. And my Rebound cans, I'll pop the tops on them just before bedtime at night on 2 of them, put them in the refrigerator. They've off-gassed the bubbly overnight. They're flat in the morning, no bubbly. And so I have one with breakfast and one with either lunch or maybe within a couple hours after lunch. I don't take them, say, after 4 o'clock because then you might stay up all night, okay? And so I carry the sticks with me when I'm out of the house. That way, if I have a need for a quick energy thing or I've contacted somebody, been in contact with somebody that is sick, I'll throw in, one of those sticks of the Rebound into a bottle of water and take another hit of my 75 minerals. And this is stuff you've got to do if you're going to make it, okay? If you're going to make it, you need to be proactive and do all the stuff that's necessary to support your immune system and kill the bad guys. Don't forget the hand sanitizer in your hand. That's one of Youngevity's great products, or hand sanitizer. I use it in my hands. Again, when I wake up in the morning, after I visit the restroom every time, I have one in my sweatshirt pocket. So that if somebody comes in and wants to high five or shake hands, I'll do it, but I'll put the colloidal silver in my mouth, and I'll put the hand sanitizer on before I do the high five or right after the high five. And anytime you shake hands and you're at the grocery store and you're using the carts, you want to do the hand sanitizer. It wouldn't hurt to have a couple of cotton balls in your pocket so you can do the hand sanitizers on your cart handles and so on. You got to pay attention to that. Then babies that are still nursing mama or having baby formulas, don't forget the kids' toddy. One meal a day should be our kids' toddy. And then don't forget the dosage is on the back label of the bottle. It tastes good. Kids love it. And I also like to add to it the equal serving size of our cherry mints added to the kids' toddy. Don't forget the EFAs to support their immune system and the respiratory system, and they're to prevent blood clots and all that kind of stuff. We don't want them getting asthma and so forth. Don't forget the EFAs. You got to be proactive here. You just can't just wake up and brush your teeth and go to work. You got to be proactive and take care of yourself. Otherwise, you'll wind up on my autopsy table. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 888-379-2552. Lines open. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Youngevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Youngevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business.
For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Dr. Sade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And don't forget that there's a new bull in town. That's the name of the set, the 3-CD set we have out. And of course, one is Dead Athletes Don't Lie. You expect the professional athletes, Olympic athletes would live the longest because they're exercising, supposedly eating right and so forth. But, people like Bruce Lee, he was everybody's hero. He was my hero, but he was eating everything incorrectly. He was eating gluten with every meal. He was eating gluten with every meal. We have it documented. Spaghetti. He was eating, let's see here. He was eating muesli, which is oatmeal, uncooked oatmeal, and he was putting wheat germ into his smoothies. And, everything he did had gluten in it, okay? And he died at 32 in 1973, 49 years ago, okay? But he was my hero. He was everybody's hero, but he did everything wrong, okay? He looked fit. He looked great. And, he was the Kung Fu warrior, but he did everything wrong. CD number 2, Dead Athletes Don't Lie is CD number 1. CD number 2 is Exercise Without Supplementation and Suicide, just more of the same, just different athletes and so forth dying in their 30s and 40s and 50s. And then what kills billionaires? You'd think that billionaires would have enough money to do everything right, but their average life expectancy is what? 66 years for billionaires? You got to be kidding me. Okay, life expectancy for professional athletes in America is 53 to 59, depending on the sport. 56.7 is the average. Professional athletes under the age of 25, 2,000 die each year in America from sudden heart death, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is the same cause of death as SID, sudden death syndrome, which was really just a nutritional deficiency, not the mother laying on the baby and suffocating, as doctors said. All right. And then ER doctors, emergency room doctors, their average life expectancy is 58.7. What is going on here? Okay. Well, that's because people aren't paying attention to the details. So this is why we came out with this set. There's a new bull in town, because when you look at, when you look at Redbull, Redbull only has one mineral in it, magnesium. That's the one that Bruce Lee just loved, magnesium. That's maybe because he had cramps in his muscles, and magnesium relieved his cramps. Rockstar, an energy drink that followed some years later, has one mineral in it. And Rebound, our sports drink, the Youngevity, has 75 minerals. Numerically, it's 75 more than one, of course. Okay? And of course, we have 12 vitamins per serving. The Red Bull has 4. Rockstar has 5. When it comes to caffeine per serving, Rockstar has 80 milligrams, Red Bull has 114 milligrams, and we have 40 to 50 milligrams of caffeine. Okay? And our, and our Rebound. It's one of those things where if you take care of yourself, stay away from the bad stuff, give your body what it needs, the good Lord made us in such a way that we have the capacity to defend ourselves. We have the capacity to defend ourselves. But it all changed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You heard me say this story many times. It all happened after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, on bluff overlooking the construction of Brooklyn Bridge, when Thomas Edison pulled the switch on the first commercial electric generating plant. With 18 to 20 years, everything began to fall apart, because we have been using the wood ashes and coal ashes. We've been using wood and coal for fuel for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, until that point when electricity came out. Once electricity came out, there were no more minerals in our gardens, in our food, and there was no more minerals in the wood ashes in the kitchen stove that Grandma could put in our food. So we were missing those minerals, and that's why everything fell apart. It has nothing to do, okay, with a lack of exercise. I mean, just remember, exercise without supplementation is suicide. Dead athletes don't lie. What kills billionaires? I urge you to get that set. There's a new bull in town. And, of course, you want to take your 90 essential nutrients. Better yet, take the 120, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. The 90 is part of the infrastructure of that. It's the basic core. And you can do it right. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. If you ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as I do have an open line. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 to Save. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. And let's see here. Today's our Wednesday. We have Becca. Hello, Becca.
Hello, Dr. Wallach.
Okay. Well, what's the story for today? I have to tell people that you're very special. I don't think everybody knows this, okay? But let's see here. You are, I got to get my paper in front of me so I get it correct here. You are the Let's flip my paper over. I got to get it right. You are, okay, the student.
Are you talking about my role as the student services administrator?
Yeah.
For the Institute of Holistic Health?
There you go. Okay, would you repeat that again?
So I am the student services administrator for the Institute of Holistic Health.
Oh my gosh. And of course, that is very, very important. How many students are enrolled now? And how many, including people who've gone through there already, how many students are either in or have gone through the student system?
We have just over 2,100 students enrolled, and so far we have now 872 students that have graduated from our program and now hold the certificate of being a certified holistic health coach.
Okay, certified holistic health coach, and they're all over the world, right?
They are all over the world.
Okay.
It's amazing because Dr. Wallach, health has no boundaries.
Well, all human beings need the 90, and all human beings need to avoid the bad stuff. And I can't thank you enough, for being this student supervisor. Okay, because the students need guidance, because what we're teaching is totally 180 degrees from what everybody else teaches. And it's one of those things where I cannot thank you enough for all the magic that you do, and to get all this done. Okay, and so this is one of those things where we're very, very proud of you, and we can't thank you enough. Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Wallach. And you had mentioned something that really brings to mind a couple of comments that have been made by some of the doctors that have actually gone through and enrolled in our program. And one of them, Dr. Rose, she said this course was very good at filling huge gaps left out by the medical training that she received as a doctor. She says it's also good at showing us how to be healthy and keep our families healthy in times like now. And then I love this one. So Dr. Debbie is a retired surgeon of oncology, Dr. Wallach. She went through the program. She says, I was never interested in nutrition until I heard Dr. Wallach speak. His message was life-changing for me. I loved this course. The outstanding information in this educational program has empowered me to confidently discuss nutritional deficiencies and their associated health problems and give recommendations that are non-pharmaceutical solutions to the problems that they are experiencing.
Thank you, our student services administrator, for all that you do, helping these students get through this. We cannot thank you enough for all you do. You are an angel. God bless you, and we'll work with you for the next couple of 100 years. Back after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back. Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity. 9 o'clock to say we do have lines open. Give us a call. Toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, for books and CDs and DVDs. Give the message of health for the holidays. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Indiana. And Jill, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello,
Hi,
Jill.
Dr.
You're on the air.
Wallach.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm calling in for my husband, Dr. Wallach. My husband fell off of a roof 2.5 months ago, broke his back, had emergency surgery. He can't walk yet. He can't urinate on his own yet. He now has an incomplete spinal injury, no head trauma. He chose to take himself off of high doses of gabapentin. And we need help with regenerating his spinal injury and with tremors in his legs and nerve pain and sleep.
Okay, how much does he weigh?
He weighs about 150.
Okay, and how tall is he?
How tall are you, Greg? 5'9".
Okay, and how old is he?
He's 68 years young. And he was very, very healthy before his fall. He was very healthy.
Well, you're working on a roof, you got to be healthy. Yep. Okay. So, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. What are we going to do for Jill's husband? Okay. He had a fracture of his back, had emergency surgery, 150 pounds, and he's having all kinds of issues here. What can we do for him?
Well, Dr. Wallach, there's a lot of stuff going on for him, and I know the fact of supporting the body as a whole is going to help the body as a whole. So what I would recommend is the Healthy Body Brain and Heart Pack. At 150 pounds, let's go ahead and go for 2 packs on that so that he's able to take 2 doses of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine powder mixed with a dose of the OsteoFX and do that twice a day. You have the essential fatty acids, which help the function of the body throughout with soft tissue. With the EFA Plus, that's going to be for him 2-3 times a day. Ultimate EFA. I know this sounds like a lot, Dr. Wallach, but he's going to need 3 times a day on those essential fatty acids. And then the Ultimate Selenium with 2-3 times a day. We want to do MSM Ultra, Dr. Wallach, to help reduce inflammation and also support the regeneration of connective tissue. With that MSM Ultra, he's going to need 2 bottles, so he can take 3 times a day. The collagen peptides, absolutely the collagen peptides, 2 canisters, so he can take 1 scoop twice a day on that, and it mixes great in cold or hot drinks. And the Ultimate Niacin, that has been found to be very helpful with nerve conditions and synaptive. So with the Ultimate Niacin, let me go back to that. 2 bottles at his weight, Dr. Wallach, so he can take, I would start out the first week 1 twice a day and then go to 2 twice a day. Okay. Just so he can ease into that, the Ultimate Niacin, but it's all those cofactors that are in there that are going to help as well. And then the synaptive. Okay. 2 bottles of synaptive, and that's going to help. I'm sorry?
I said 2 bottles of synaptive. That's correct. So you can take 3 twice a day.
So that's going to be 3 bottles, Dr. Wallach. If you want them 3 twice a day, let's go with 3 bottles of synaptive.
Okay. Don't forget 3 eggs twice a day. Soft yolks, soft sauce scrambled in butter. Soft yolks. Fried eggs won't count. Hard-boiled eggs won't count. We've got to rebuild that myelin, the white matter of the brain and the spinal cord where he's had his fractures. Back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back. Don't lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website www.drjwallach.com for books, CDs, and DVDs. Don't forget it's the holidays, and you want to give the gift of life. Don't forget the book and the CD set. It's all in your head. There's 37 different diseases you can get from osteoporosis of the skull. Holy moly! Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to upstate New York. And Ken, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Ken. You're on the air. How can we help you? Yes, sir.
Okay, I have a woman who's 77 years old. She's fallen a couple of times, got hurt one time. She has rosacea. She recently had COVID briefly, and she feels weak and tired a lot.
Okay, so you don't know how many times she gets up at night to urinate?
I don't. I'll ask her that next time.
Okay. You say she's how old? 78?
77.
77, okay. All right. Becca, you there?
I'm still here, Dr. Wallach.
Okay, what are we going to do for this lady that Ken's talking about here? Okay. She got rosacea. She's got red all over her face. She's got, weakness, kind of stuff during the day, weak legs and so on. She's 77 years old, and that's all we know. And so what would you do for her? She's 77. She got all these problems. She has fallen several times. So I don't know if it's a balance problem or a weakness problem.
Well, rosacea, Dr. Wallach, is a for sure sign that she has a gluten intolerance. So she absolutely needs to get off of the gluten. And gluten is found in wheat, barley, rye, oats. As you have said many times, there's no such thing as gluten-free oats because the protein in oats is called gliadin. It just doesn't have the same name. And then buckwheat. So buckwheat causes a lot of irritation. And if you've got something going on the skin, Dr. Wallach, the same thing is going on in your intestines.
You're exactly right.
For her, yeah.
I was going to say, and of course in the old days they would call that lupus, where you have intestinal stuff and rosacea on the face. That was lupus. It was a gluten thing.
Okay.
So
now back to her other conditions that she's going through. She's recently fallen. That there's a couple different things, as you mentioned, that could be contributing to that. At 77, it's very common that there's some osteoporosis going on in the body, and it's not just in the body, but in the skull, causing some squeezing on the vagus nerve that helps to give us balance. So that could be the cause of it. But then also the breakdown of the connective tissue that could be causing weak muscles. So for her, Dr. Wallach, I would definitely recommend your protocol for osteoporosis of the skull so that she's getting a dose, and this is per 100 pounds, of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a scoop of that mixed with a scoop of the OsteoFX. And I like shaking it before taking each drink and using a straw so that I make sure that I get all of the goodness. She's going to have the EFAs. So the EFA Plus is going to be 1 3 times a day. The Ultimate EFA is going to be 2 3 times a day. And then the Ultimate Selenium being 1 3 times a day. And with that protocol, Dr. Wallach, you also recommend the MSM Ultra. And because she's got some falling issues, I would go ahead and go with 3 times a day. What do you think, Dr. Wallach?
Yes, because we got to make sure that the skull is good. And because when the skull squeezes the 8th cranial nerves, okay, and the 7th cranial nerves, you get Bell's palsy, you start getting deafness and balance problems and all this kind of stuff. And so it causes these falling issues. And of course, sometimes when you fall, you break something severe like your neck or your back or something, you're really in trouble. And so these are clues. Okay, it's like the red warning light on the dashboard of your car. You can't just ignore them. You can't just do something simple. You have to be a little heavy-handed here and do more things. So I applaud you, Becca, for coming up with that program for this, I'm sure, very kind lady. So keep us informed, Ken. Every couple of weeks, let us know how she's doing. Ask her how many times she gets up at night to urinate. Ask her if she has any hearing problems. Ask her if she has any ringing in her ears. Ask her if she has any pain in her stomach. That'll give us some more clues. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Dave, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Dave. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hello, Dr. Wallach. I have a client who is about to go under the knife and go in for surgery, and they want to know what they should take before going in for surgery.
Okay. Do we know what surgery they're going in for?
I don't know. I try not to get into that kind of stuff, but I do know that they're going to go under the knife, so they will be getting cut open, and they want to know in general what should they be taking to prepare for that.
Do we know what they weigh?
170.
Okay, and male, female?
Female.
Okay. So, Becca, what would you do for a 170-pound female who's going to undergo surgery and wants to kind of build up some strength and protection before she goes under the knife?
Well, it's going to be very similar to what we recommended for Ken's client. And again, that's the good foods, bad foods list. She wants to make sure she keeps all those toxins out of her body and gets them flushed out of the system so they're not creating havoc, and that's gluten-free. No wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no fried foods, no processed meats. And then for supplementation, we're looking at the healthy body.
No buckwheat.
No buckwheat. Yep, no buckwheat. But we're looking at the Brain and Heart Pack, Dr. Wallach, 1 pack per 100 pounds. So at 170, she needs to take at least a dose and a half a day. Because she's going in for surgery and she's got some issues going on, I'd go full 2 packs per month. We want to support connective tissue because they're going to be cutting open the skin and going through muscles and tendons and ligaments and all of those things. And to support that, add in the MSM Ultra, 2 bottles, three times a day, and also the collagen peptides, Dr. Wallach. And how about the Killer Biotic, just to help give some preloading on being able to fight off any infection that might start?
I think that's very wise. Very wise. Thank you. And of course, we don't know if she's being operated on her brain or her heart or her lungs or her liver, her gallbladder, her kidneys, or a hip or a knee. We don't know much of anything there. But I think you hit a pretty good sort of preventive program. If we get more information, Dave, we can give you more details, but Rebecca gave you a very good place to start for this lady. And, of course, it never hurts to throw in a lot of prayer. Okay. Doug, let's see here. We only have a moment left. I'm going to go ahead and take this and remind everybody that we are looking for help. As you can imagine, we're growing like crazy. And what a great holiday present, whether it's for Christmas or Hanukkah or any of the states, the Arab languages and so forth. And let's give some prayer. Let's give some prayer and love along with all the supplements, and let's get everybody well. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hour as we do have lines that open up.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. Don't forget our new 3 CD sets, Dead Athletes Don't Lie, Exercise on Supplementation and Suicide, and What Kills Billionaires. The title is There's a New Bull in Town. Get a hold of that 3 CD set and add many healthful years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Minnesota. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
I hope you got time for a couple questions. I'm having such trouble sleeping, and at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning before I can fall asleep, and I got pain in my knees, hip, and shoulder so bad. And I've got your CD with the All in Your Head. I've watched that. And I want to find out what mineral is
okay. Well, how much? Hold it. What do you weigh?
I'm 70 years old, 160 couple pounds, and I'm 5'3", and I've shrunk about 2 inches, and my kidney function is 36. Last time I was to the doctor, and I'm on the product. And I want to know what mineral. Is Kids Toddy, is that what I can have somebody rub on my back?
Stop. Okay,
that'll work?
Basically, no. Okay. No, it won't. It'll just be sticky, okay? It won't give you what you need. Let's see here. Becca, what are we going to do for this guy? We don't have a whole lot of information. Let me ask you one question here, John. How many times a night do you wake up to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times?
20.
20 times a night, like 2 times
20,
an hour?
Yeah, it starts out more, and then towards the morning it's less. So like 20 times.
Okay, so Becca, what's going on here?
Well, the first thing that I would like to look at, Dr. Wallach, if I was working with John, is what is his diet? We want to make sure that he doesn't have anything in his diet that is hindering absorption of those nutrients that he's invested in. And we would recommend the osteoporosis of the skull protocol, Dr. Wallach.
Yes, he's
trouble sleeping.
Squeezing the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is telling the urinary bladder to urinate, And, of course, the sleeping issue is can go along with the squeezing the 10th cranial nerve, the 8th cranial nerve, okay, kind of thing. And so, as well as the spinal cord, all right? And so what would you have him take, okay? He's most concerned about his sleep, but he's got deeper issues in that. He's got knee problems, he's got hip problems, he's got shoulder problems. He's getting up 20 times a night to urinate, which definitely he's got osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the spinal cord. He's got kidney issues. So what would you give him? And we only have seconds here, so you got to be quick and say what he needs.
So he's going to need 2 of the Healthy Body, Brain, and Heart packs, Dr. Wallach. I would add in there the Cal Toddy, so he can take an ounce of Cal Toddy at bedtime. That has extra magnesium in it that helps to allow the muscles and tendons, everything, to just kind of relax a little bit to help reduce pain and help him fall asleep. And then we also have the Sweeties. Sweeties can be taken at bedtime, not Sweeties, Sleep Ease.
Sleep with a P on. Yes, Sleep Ease.
With a P, yes. And that'll help create relaxation so that he can relax and fall asleep. But he also needs the MSM Ultra 3 times a day, collagen peptides, 1 scoop twice a day, and the CM cream for the pain that he's experiencing in his knees and his hips and his shoulders. And I would mix it. I know you love trauma, Dr. Wallach. I love sweet birch. And I also like clary sage. Clary sage has been shown to help increase calcium absorption. So CM cream,
have you been drinking?
6 drops of the clary sage and 8 drops of sweet birch. Mix that up in the CM cream and rub it on. You'll enjoy.
Oh. And he needs 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolks. And we said the synaptives, you take 3 of those twice a day. And don't forget the sleepies. And then call us every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great story, John. You're a classic osteoporosis of the skull. There's 37 different diseases. You probably have 9 or 10 of them. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Rebecca. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.